I moved to China in 2016, and I just started feeling like I didn't want to eat meat anymore. I was really struggling with how to do it correctly. I saw you on Instagram and I was just like, I feel like I grew up in a health club. My mother owned a health club for 33 years, and I've worked with personal trainers before. And it's always been nice to have that kind of guidance as someone who's, that's their world. I've always told myself, I'm like, I'm an English teacher. Okay. Literature is my thing. My job is not to be a personal trainer. I really should just pay someone to help me with that. And so I decided to work with you, and I've been with you since 6 months, I guess. It's been eye-opening for me. I mean, there's so many different things in the program that were just so useful. And again, finding a program and people and a community that could really support you and encourage you to stay on track and follow your path. And like Nathan is my exercise coach, as well as Habib, my husband, who joined. And it's just such a supportive program. And we just feel like we have all of the tools we need. And we also feel like if we get off track, which we did, we were just on vacation and we weren't able to get as much protein because we were on an island off of China and there was very few options. And we gained a little bit of weight and we're like, no, the progress. And then we came back and literally within a few days of just going back onto our meal plan and back on to all of our scheduled exercises and everything, which we did the exercises, by the way. It was the protein that we really couldn't get as well on this island. But as soon as we started doing that, as soon as we got back, it's like we dropped again. It's like, yes, back on track. I mean, I've worked with personal trainers before and they weren't really focused on the meal prep component. They were mainly just exercise personal trainers, and they would give tips and guidance, but they didn't really give you like the complete. They gave me all the exercise programs, and that was fine. I mean, I've pretty much followed any program that I've been given. Just like my experience on vacation, I was following the exercise program, but I couldn't follow the meal plan, and that made a difference, a huge difference. So yeah, my hesitation was really that I had paid for personal trainers before. I couldn't really justify the cost. Once I tried it, once I spoke to some of the other people in the program, I realized that it's like, this is more, as you talk about, it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle decision. It's not just someone that you exercise with a couple days a week. It's a complete program. Say like, you're going to pay for it now or you're going to pay for it later. And I actually was just telling a friend of mine that you're just going to find someone who's going to tell you something to make you lose weight really quickly, and then it won't be sustainable. And that's a big part of being in a program like this, is that you're trying to help us find things that we can do consistently. It's a lifestyle decision, and I think that it's important to invest in your health, obviously. And if you only invest in a personal trainer for someone who's going to help you with exercise, you're not going to get everything that you need. So that's what I've learned, really. I feel like there's so many things, like in terms of gains from the experience. I really felt like I had to do a lot of cardio for a long time. I'm actually a spinning certified instructor, and I used to teach body pump, and I tried CrossFit for a while, and I did a bunch of triathlons and races and things. And I always felt like I needed to do cardio to burn, the most calories, and that would get me the results I wanted, but it never did. And I just think that it's fascinating that I can walk 10,000 steps a day and do weightlifting 4 times a week, which is what I've been doing recently, 3 or 4 times a week. I'm at a lower weight than I've been in most of my adult life. Obviously, that's a big win. Really close to what I always thought was like, that's impossible. Like 61, I was like, that's too skinny. And now that I'm at like 63, I'm like, no, I could definitely. I was always like, oh, I have to do HIIT in order to really burn the calories I need to burn. You have to eat appropriately, and you just need to move. You can't have a really intense workout for 1 hour a day and then sit on the couch for the rest of the day. I tried it for years and it doesn't work. There have been a lot of wins. It's really awesome. I'm inspired by everyone in the program. Having all of the different components of the program have really been a big part of all of the wins that I've achieved. Here in China, we've had a lot of like COVID restrictions. And so we've been doing mainly like workouts at home. So I bought like dumbbells and my husband kettlebells and, like different equipment that we could have at home. And he has made the workout like possible with every place we went to. As soon as I got to where we were on vacation, I went to the hotel gym. Like, I took a picture of the hotel gym and I'm like, this is what we're working with. And he was like, okay. And then he like revised the workout. I mean, like, I always hear like people will be like, oh, I don't have time for that. It's like, well, you make time for what you think is most important. At the end of the day, I've also felt like, oh, I don't want to work out. But I know as soon as I do that, I'm going to have this shift in mindset of whatever stress or frustration. It's really important for mental health. Get ready for my future success photos, because I'm like, it's going to happen.
Yes.
All right. See you.